this is your host Saveri, and welcome back to this gamer channel. Today I have a 30 card pack opening of the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, so stay tuned to see how many legendaries I open today. So the last time I tried to record a pack opening in Hearthstone, I did not open a single legendary, and I was totally bummed out, and I was so upset that I didn't even post the video onto YouTube. But I promise you today I'm gonna have better luck. I feel it, I know it. It's kind of funny because the 31st pack, the first pack I opened off screen, off camera, it was a legendary, so kind of funny. Now I haven't looked at any of the MSOG expansion. I haven't looked at any of the previews, so everything that I'm telling you right now is going to be my pure honest opinion because I have not seen it yet. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, I have no idea of any of the mechanics, so let's just take a look at all these. Alright, just a rare, but let's see, a 1 mana 2/2, that's always really good. Although this is kind of a strange creature because it like wants to be aggro, but then restoring health doesn't do it, so interesting. The stats on this 1 mana for a 2/2 is really good though. This is good for the Murloc decks. This is slightly above average in terms of stats for what you get. This is okay because of the effect. Yeah, nothing too exciting. I kind of do like this card though. That has some potential for combos. Alright, well, no legendaries yet. Let's take a look at the next pack. Let's see what we get. Oh, just another rare. Got this again. This is a big meat wall. I've seen these Jade Golem things. They're kind of interesting because they summon like a 1/1 initially when I've been playing games, but then afterwards they keep on summoning stronger and stronger golems. So they can get really big if you have a lot of them in your decks. All enemies lose stealth, not too exciting, but probably something that is necessary for the meta every now and then. More Jade Golems. Alright, I guess, like I said, I haven't looked at any of the mechanics, but I've definitely played a couple games. I've seen Jade Golems as a mechanic that's definitely viable. So, we'll have to see how many cards support this. So far I've seen 2. Alright, on to pack number 3. Oh, it looks like just another rare pack. This is an interesting card. This is the second Druid card that's into Jade Golems, so maybe Druids are going to be the Jade Golem deck. Let's see, this is a little underpowered but has a really good ability for board clearing. This is really strong. I like this card a lot. This is good. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I thought this costed 1. This is terrible at this price. That's no good at all. This is too fragile to be viable. By the way, when I'm talking about viability, I'm mostly talking about cards that are viable for Wild, because that's what I traditionally play. I've not been too into Standard, but obviously Standard, a lot more things can be viable. This is like a super worm for the mages, but its cost is really high, so I don't know how good this is going to be. Seen this. Give a random minion in your hand. That's okay if you look at the stats then. Some creatures care a lot more about stats than others. Give a stealth minion. This is... needs stealth obviously to work, but okay if you can get it. Seen this. This is okay, I guess, but kind of a waste for a whole card slot. This is an interesting card. If you have a lot of creatures, I can imagine this being really good, actually. Still only rares. I haven't even opened an epic yet, so I hope that next one I have one, though. This one's good. I like this. 4/3. It would be better if it was a 3/4, but, you know. Deal damage equal to the minion's attack. That's okay. works better when you get cards like this that can pump it up, but these are different classes. I'm going to assume, though, that they're non-class specific cards that you can pump up stats with. Alright, let's at least get an epic on this one. I can feel it. Here we go. Oh man, just another rare. Alright, we seen this. Not so good. I mean, just compared to Nazir Drake, this just doesn't have enough stats. Give your minions +1/+1, that's okay. Add a random potion to your hand. I have to play, I guess, a little bit more with potions, because I don't know any of the things that potions do. With the new set, at least. Alright. Oh, there we go. I got my first legendary. Alright. This pack opening is going much better than my last one. Man, let's see. 5 mana for 5/5 Taunt and Death Rattle. Shuffle the Storm Guardian into your deck. I have no idea what the Storm Guardian is, but the Storm Guardian better be freaking awesome. I guess I'm gonna have to go look that up, and I'm gonna post it right here after I edit this video. So, better be pretty sweet though. This I like. Oh, I'm feeling so good about this already. Alright. Oh, and a rare too. Alright. Blood Fury Potion. Alright, so this is one of the potions, I guess. Give a minion +3 attack. If it's demon, also give it 3 health. Alright, that's not that good, but... Oh wow, another rare, and it's golden. Battle Cry. Discover a card. Not so good. Stats are a little low. It's like a Novice Engineer. Restore a minion to full health. These always sound better than they actually are, but there's so little times when like you're left with like 1 health on a minion, as opposed to the opponent just finishing it off. Alright, I'm already feeling good because I got that 1 legendary. Seeing this, ooh, an epic. Let's see, Dirty Rat, Taunt. Battlecry, your opponent summons a random minion from their hand. That is bad. Yeah, I know this has a ton of health, but +3 health for, no, this is terrible. This is so risky. You can't play this, because all the decks in Hearthstone need to have minions in it. Destroy a minion in one of your mana crystals. That doesn't seem very good until the very late game. And still, to destroy any creature for 4 mana, that's kind of expensive still. Give your demons +1/+1. That's pretty good, because the stats on this alone would justify playing it. Deal 2 damage combo, summon a Jade Golem. Not bad. Ooh, an epic. Let's check out the epic first. After this minion attacks a hero, transform it into a random 6-cost minion. That is really funny. This card's kind of like a little bit greedy, but if you have board advantage and can get a hit through, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, I like that. We've seen this when your opponent draws a card, gain +1/+1. This is okay. It'll be a 4/4 after you play it. Still understated, but the turn afterward it'll be a little bit stronger, so yeah, it's a little expensive than a shade of Naxxramas. Give a random beast in your hand, +2/+2. That's not bad. After your opponent plays a minion, give a random minion in your hand, +2/+2. Alright, seems okay. Seems more expensive than this though, although I guess this is only for beasts. Yeah, but this is more about potential. I don't know. I don't like this one as much because just the cost is much higher. Although you can always get it out with the Mad Scientist. Alright. Next pack. Let's see if we have any legendaries here. Oh, just a rare. Seen this. Battlecry. Meh. We've had similar cards to that before. This is meh. Stats are a little weak. Enemy seen this. Potion of Polymorph. Secret. After your opponent plays a minion, transform it into a 1/1 minion. Or a 1/1 sheep. Ah, interesting. Okay. Another rare only. Gain control of an enemy with 2 or less attack until end of turn. Okay. Seen this potion. Give a friendly minion 3 health. This one's really good. This one's totally playable. 3/4, and if there's another creature in play, you make it super healthy. This one's really good. Alright, give your weapon +1 attack. This one's also pretty good. Definitely, you should think about this with your rogue decks. It's a random one once that costs 1 less. Oh, okay, interesting. Huh. Let's see. Seen it. I think. Have we seen this? I don't know. Doesn't seem that good though. I don't know. Actually, I mean, I guess this would be good because you play it, and if it survives, you get a stronger minion in your hand, and then it would die the next turn, presumably. If it lives the next turn, then that's really amazing. But like in the end game, when you're just grinding and you have no other cards, it's not that good. When a friendly minion dies, return it to your hand. It's not bad either. Maybe I'll add that to the secret paladin deck. Oh, couple rares. Give a minion. I've seen this. If your opponent empties hand, gain charge. Not so good because it's understated. This is understated, so like most wind fairy creatures, really good if it survives. Most of them don't survive. Battle cry, restore 6 health. This is kind of expensive, so it's basically 5 crystals for 3/6 and gain 6 health. Don't love it. And we've seen this already. Alright, let's hope for some more legendaries. Oh, an epic. I'll take it. Fight promoter. Battle cry, if you control a minion with 6 health or more. Gain. Draw 2 cards. So, kind of like super greedy, but if you can get this off, that's super awesome. What would you want this in? I guess, like in a wild deck, you'd want it in the Warlock decks where you can just drop a Magma Golem, but I don't know. This one's going to be hard to use. Because play an 8, you can't play an 8 mana and then still play this on the same turn, typically. So this is going to be a little hard to use. Seen this? Ooh, second epic. This is a good pack. We've seen this card. Gain an empty mana quest for each friendly minion. This is kind of going to be tricky to use. You have to have really good early game. This card's going to be really hard to be seeing this card. This card's going to be really hard to use because you're going to want to drop a lot of cheap minions, but then you also want to have a deck with really expensive minions or really expensive cards in it if you're going to use a card like this. So this card's a little tricky to use, I think, in my opinion at least. But definitely has potential. Alright, I'm still hoping for my second legendary. Summon a 1/1 cat. This is probably good because they're both beasts. We've seen this. Let's see. Battle cry, so we've seen that card already. We've seen this card already. And we've seen that one, which I still like. Okay, nothing new in this pack. Alright, just one rare. Give a random. Seen this. We've seen this. Seen it. Yep. I think we've seen these all. Let's see what we got for an epic this time. Battlecry, silence the minion. This is okay, I guess. Sometimes cards like this can be in the meta, especially for standard, if there's a really powerful death rattle effect. So, this one's okay. And then we've seen Devolve before. I wonder how much Jade statues cost. That might be a really good way to clear a board full of Jade statues, because I'm assuming their mana cost is either going to be 1 or 0, so may make a really strong army really weak. So maybe a counter is one of the things I was thinking about. Alright, let's see what we got this time. Whoa. Nice, 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 guys. We got a second legendary. Oh, I'm so much happier this video. Last time, like I said, I got 0 legendaries after opening like 30 packs. So, who do we have? Genzo the Shark. Whenever this attacks, both player draws cards until they have 4 cards. So this would be really, really good. This is a really strong card, especially in a hyper aggro deck where you're just dumping your hand and then just you run out of steam. And presumably in those sort of decks you have card advantage, or excuse me, board advantage, so that you can just get attacks through in with a guy like this and just refill your hand, whereas your opponent, if they're playing a slower deck, won't. So this is a really, really strong card. We've seen these two, we've seen that card. Interesting. I haven't seen that, but all these conditional cards, a lot harder to use. Let's see if we can get that 3rd legendary. So far we're running hot. You know, 19 packs, 2 legendaries. That's a really good ratio. So let's see. We've seen this, Haven't seen this. This seems kind of expensive to me to give a Jade Golem taunt, although I guess later in the game it'd be strong. This seems kind of weak, but you have to always remember Murlocs and synergy, so you know. This is another Murloc Battlecry, the next Murloc Key. Costs health instead of mana. Huh, interesting. So you could play this and then another Murloc. So, I wouldn't know. I don't know, the card itself is a little weak, but sometimes Warlocks just have a lot of extra health, and so converting anything, being able to transform one resource into another is always potentially a lot more powerful than at first it seems. So this card you'll have to keep an eye on both in Standard and probably to a lesser extent in Wild, just because there's so many strong cards in Wild, but definitely in Standard you're gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Let's take a look at our next pack now. One epic. Let's see. Brass Knuckles. After your hero attacks, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. Really good if you can get all 3 attacks off. So that'd be 3 stats worth and a 2/3 weapon. This is okay. Depends once again if you have like Wind Fury guys that you want in your hand to get statted up or something. I think we've seen all the other cards, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, let's see if we get another legendary. Nope, just a rare. We've seen this. We've seen all of these, I think. I think this one might be new still. Death Round, summon a Jade Golem. Huh, okay. After your opponent, you know, it would be really interesting if you played multiple Jade Golems. I wonder if they both end up smaller or both end up bigger, if they both come in the same time, or if you get like a 1/1 and a 2/2. Like you have 2 of these and they both die at the same time. I don't know. Well, I'll have to play it out and test it out. I'm sure that people know on the internet already, but you know. Anyway, secret after your opponent plays a minion. So this we've seen already. Alright, let's keep moving. Golden Common of a junk card. This is okay, it's average stats. I don't think any of these are new, so let's keep moving. Still hoping for that 3rd legendary. 2 rares only in this one. Battlecry Discover, seen that. Taunt Battlecry. This one's actually pretty good. I like this card. Has a lot of potential, especially if you're ahead, but it's not gonna help you so much if you're behind in the game. So let's see, any of these cards good? Nope, I think we've seen these all except this one. Give all enemy minions 3 attack. Give all enemy minions 3 attack this turn only. There must be some sort of synergy that I don't know about for this. Maybe in Wild Big Game Hunter or something that's going to be used for, but that seems terribly inefficient, so there must be some sort of synergy or card synergy with this. either that or sometimes they'll just put bad cards in for like skill testing, or like, you know how you can random create potions. Sometimes they just want you sometimes get something you don't want, like I have a blank card. So I think we've seen all these cards. We've seen this, we've seen this. Yeah, we've seen all these. Next pack. Let's see what we got for an epic Dragonfire Potion. Deal 5 damage to all minions except dragons. Alright, this is a good one. Board clearers are always very influential. Even if you have an empty board, you know, having anything that's... I mean, this is like a... This card's crazy, actually, if you think about it. This is like a Flame Strike, except it's going to be terrible, obviously, in the mirror matchup with Priest. But anything that's like a Flame Strike, super strong. This is a key card that, yeah, you should probably... If you're playing Wild, you should definitely craft 2 of these, because this is ridiculous. Alright, I think we've seen all the other cards, so next pack. I'm really happy about that epic. You know, sometimes even though legendaries are the cool... Ooh, another epic. Let's open that one last. Sometimes even though legendaries seem the coolest, epics or other cards, even commons can be really influential. We've seen all these cards, so let's see what we got for the epic. Greater Arcane Missile. Shoot 3 missiles at random enemies that each deal 3 damage each. So 9 damage for 7. That's okay. They have a lot of minions though on the board. Sometimes it's just going to go to waste, so it's more like a finisher spell once the board's cleared, but still, 9 damage for 7. That's good. Alright. Golden Rare, Taunt. We've seen this already. If an enemy minion has Taunt, gain charge. Yeah, so nothing exciting here. Alright, 2 packs left. We have 2 chances left to open some more legendaries. Let's see what we get. Just more junk. We've seen all these cards. Last pack. Hopefully it's a good one. Alright, we need a legendary. Oh, yes! How about that? Last pack has a golden legendary. Oh my god. This is insanely lucky. Oh my god. I was just joking, honestly, when I was saying that. Let's open up my packs, and there's gonna be a legendary in the last pack, let alone a golden legendary. I think I've only opened like 3 or 4 of these in my entire time that I've played the game, and wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. So anyway, let's take a look at what this guy does. Hover Grab Hammer. Battlecry. Give all weapons in your hand and in your deck +1 attack. Wow. That is an influential card, because increasing your weapons can make a big difference. And this guy is decently statted for his ability, but wow. This card has actually got potential. It's got some uses I could see. This could maybe, even in Legendary, be useful. I could see that potentially. So, we'll have to see. Anyway, I'm super stoked now. Let's see what else we get. Oh, wow. That's nice. This is just icing on the cake, but wow. I didn't think this... Wow, just compared to my last pack opening, this one's so much better, because like I said, I opened 30 packs, 0 legendaries. But anyway, I opened about a legendary a pack, right? Because that was 30 packs and 3 legendaries, with one of them being golden. So anyway, this has been Severi on This Gamer Channel. I hope you enjoyed this pack opening, and let me know what you got when you opened your packs. Alright, have a good day.